Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at a Rockwood modified set of pull handles. This is the 118 MOD. The 118 is a Rockwood part number for a particular pull handle. The MOD means modified, of course. And then when we further define the part number by stating its modifications, the factory understands, of course, what we're doing. This is not a part number that exists in the catalog because it's a modified, and it's a substantial set of pull handles that have a small center to center, is what these are. Okay, let's take them out of the package and review them. So it is, for all intents and purposes, a standard set of back-to-back pull handles, and the only difference really is that they have a small center to center. I don't ever see them really this small, but it's a nice size. Will fit the hand. I think they're 5-inch centers. We'll take a look. This client has a residential application. This is a residential application for our client who has built a media room, and they've gone to a certain length to insulate it, isolate it via sound. The door that they have started out as a very thin door, but they've added a lot of sound deadening material to it, and while it ultimately ended up being only 1.5 inches thick, they did want a pair of handles on both sides of the door. Nice and petite, not too huge, and that's what this is. So a 118 would have told us that it's a 1-inch diameter pull. Okay, 1-inch diameter pull. It would have an outside projection. I'm sure it's supposed to be 3-inch. I want to take a look at that and see exactly what it's supposed to be. I do at times see a factory somewhat deviate from what the projection or the clearance is specified originally as. And as I'm waiting for the catalog to load, we do have a back-to-back set here. Outside hand, exterior side, interior side. This would be called a Type 5 mount because the package is going to include the bolts necessary for a Type 5. And we're going to demonstrate what that looks like. You have a cone bolt. This ought to be about 2-inch threaded length. And it is. About a 1/2 inch longer than the door thickness. That'll get threaded in. This is the outside handle. Nothing here to get to, nothing to attack to get it off the door. That gets threaded in. Then your inside handle fits right over it, just like that. Well, you're then going to install the set screws that are included, and that's what's going to lock this into place. I'll put it in down here. You're obviously going to need a small Allen wrench. So you'll get that tightened down, and it will seat into this profile of the cone bolt, just like that. That will complete your installation. Okay. Now the catalog has come up, and let's search for the 118. Okay, the 118 is in the catalog listed there, and it does indicate a 2-inch clearance, and therefore, because it's 1-inch diameter, a 3-inch projection. Let me put the bolt package back away, and we'll get the tape measure back out. Okay. Three-inch projection is what it's supposed to be. I think it's just... Yeah, it is true it's probably a 1/16 shy, but it's also how I'm presenting it to the camera face. 2-inch clearance. That inside height ought to be what, 4-inch? Yeah, right? Okay. So real good space for the hand in that inside of there. Client said, yeah, I've got these holes in the door, they're 5-inch center and I need handles. Okay. Well, that's easy because Rockwood all but encourages requests for customs. They They are more accommodating than any other manufacturer when it comes to deviating from the standard line. In fact, there is a recently published marketing document of ASA Abloy properties, Rockwood, Sargent, McKinney, where they state, listen, send us your drawing. We'll price it. We'll make it. If it's possible, we'll do it. And from my perspective, it makes it gives us the ability to satisfy the client's requests. You know, years ago it was, well, when ADA was passed in the very early 1990s, you had one lever design, and then there were three. But that wasn't really the choice the market wanted. You had 4 colors, 5 colors, that's the finishes. If you look at product catalogs from 120 years ago, and we have many of those in the site, if you would look under our Yale manufacturer page, a sister company to Rockwood, Corbin Russwin, another sister company to Rockwood, you will see that you didn't have 1 lever design or 3 designs or 5 finishes. You had dozens of them. Well, it's great that Rockwood has brought to the market the ability to say whatever you'd like. You know, we've got the machinery. We have access to the raw materials, the architectural base materials, aluminum, stainless, brass, bronze, etc. We've got the equipment to finish it any color you want. You want it powder coated red? We can do that. Okay. All of the base materials, antimicrobial over stainless, type 316 stainless. So whether it be just theater doors at the local movie theater and you want them powder coated red, all the way to handles going on a Coast Guard vessel that has to be type 316, any size you want, they accommodate. This is a relative. You wouldn't think that these are special made, but they are. There are no 5-inch center to center in the catalog at all, and in fact, in a 1-inch diameter, the smallest you'll see is 8-inch. Okay, this client wanted robust 1-inch handles and wanted it 5-inch center. This is aluminum material. This is a 628 finish, and that means the base material is aluminum, and the finish is a clear anodized finish. Again, they can do this on any of those prior mentioned architectural base materials and give you any finish that you would really like. Mounting types. They can do through bolt prep with a 1/4-20 flathead bolt with a finish washer. They can do a decorative model of that with a decorative cap. Through bolting for a variety of different door types and door thicknesses. They can do surface concealed. They can do spanner wrench style, where you have left and right thread and then a spanner collar that you draw the 2 pieces literally together, which is probably the most robust means by which to back-to-back mount material. Finally, there is a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Rockwood products that we sell, but also a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. If you have any questions on the Rockwood, this is their part number 118 MOD, a 628 finish, 5-inch centers, or any other Rockwood product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.